Hey, World Entertainment, and things aren't looking too good for Marvel because Rob Liefeld, the creator behind Deadpool and Cable, has come out and not just blasted Marvel, but even called out Kevin Feige for the treatment he's been receiving regarding not getting invited to after parties for the movies, which used to happen when he was at Fox and other stuff, and apparently it's been happening for a while with him, and he's pretty much calling them out, saying they absolutely disrespect the creators of these things, even though they're using those properties to make money. So let's have a look at this. So it says Rob Liefeld, the comic book artist behind Deadpool and Cable, has officially cut ties with Marvel after more than 30 years. The Deadpool creator blasted Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige and accused the company of treating comic book creators poorly. Liefeld made his grievances public in a fiery 90-minute episode of his Robservations podcast and a follow-up interview with The Hollywood Reporter, detailing what he perceives as repeated slides, including his snub at the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. Liefeld attended the July premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine only to find out that he and his family were not invited to the after party, a major departure from his past experiences with the franchise. Adding insult to injury, he says Marvel executives, including Kevin Feige, ignored him entirely despite being near him on the red carpet. And he tweeted out about that, saying, "Not so much as a single handshake, classless." So that's what he tweeted out about that incident. But he also said this: "It was meant to embarrass, diminish, and defeat me." That's what he said as well. So his frustrations grew when he learned that professional photos taken of him with members of the Deadpool and Wolverine team were later deleted, while some images of Liefeld and his family surfaced in Disney's Getty press portal. He believes the group photos were only taken as a courtesy and never meant to be used. The snubs confirmed to him that his time with Marvel had come to an end. "At some point you go, I've received the message and the message is clear," he said. The Deadpool creators' grievances didn't start at the premiere. Liefeld had already been angered by Marvel's 2023 decision to credit editor Roy Thomas as a co-creator of Wolverine, something that upset Christine Valada, I think is how you say it, a widow of original Wolverine co-creator Len Wein. Liefeld decided to push back in June 2024, sending an email to Marvel asking if he could receive a special credit in Deadpool and Wolverine and inquiring about his access to events and promotions. However, he says he was met with hostility, not negotiation. Marvel's treatment of creators has never been their strength, Liefeld wrote in an email. "Without the worlds, the characters, and the concepts that we create, and in this specific case, the world of Deadpool, there are no films to shoot, no blockbusters to distribute. I am not the easy button at Steeples. I am the human imagination behind it all." That's what he said now. He even requested that his concerns be elevated to Kevin Feige or Disney CEO Bob Iger, stressing that comic book creators should not be treated as afterthoughts. Liefeld claimed he never received a response from Marvel, but he was told by his agents that the email was not received well inside the company. A day later, he tweeted, "My reps are screamed at today. We are not Fox. Tell me about it. Also hung up on." So what he's saying there is apparently inside Marvel and Disney, they screamed at his agents that, yeah, we're not Fox, and hung up on them, which that's crazy if that's real. So it says Marvel Studios did give Liefeld an on-screen nod in Deadpool and Wolverine, featuring a store called Liefeld's Just Feet in a major battle scene, an inside joke about the artist's infamous struggles with drawing feet. He was also invited to this film's set in London. However, Liefeld suggests that even during that visit, he felt unwelcome, and he said to that, "They had me along for the ride, and I caused zero drama. "I was happy to be there," he told THR, comparing his treatment at Marvel unfavourably to his experiences at 20th Century Fox, which produced Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Layfield, who has long had a reputation for being outspoken, has also faced criticism for downplaying the contributions of other Deadpool creatives, such as Fabian, however you say his second name, I think it's Nisaya or something like that, who scripted Deadpool's first appearance. One industry insider noted, "While we respect what he's contributed, he does not respect what others have contributed." Despite the criticism, Layfield insists he personally lobbied for, what's the guy's first name because I can't pronounce the second name, Fabian, to receive co-creator credit on the first two Deadpool movies, and has praised both Ryan Reynolds and Joe Kelly for their contributions to the character's evolution. And it kind of goes on a bit more. The fact that, and this isn't the first person we're hearing that like Disney and stuff have screwed over creator wise. We know that they absolutely refuse to pay royalties on comics and stuff like that. Most famously, of course, was one of the guys who did the Star Wars books, and they were absolutely flat out refused to pay him, even though when they bought Lucasfilm, they pretty much bought his contract, because he had a contract with the Lucasfilm. They bought Lucasfilm, therefore they got everything that came with that, including these people's contracts, and they just refused flat out to pay him. And I think they eventually settled, but didn't give him the amount he was actually owed. But I think they did settle that particular case. So they're quite renowned for really screwing over creators and stuff. And the fact that this guy is now just like, yeah, I'm done with this. Good luck and thanks. And I wonder what way the rights work with Deadpool with this guy. Like, did he give up the rights or something? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything in this article about what his rights are. I doubt he has the right. I would assume he sold the rights to it or signed into a contract that would last for however long. Where they're obviously going to keep using the character, but he probably won't have any, well, obviously he won't have any input or any credit maybe even towards it and stuff like that, because, you know, we're seeing here that he's like, yeah, I'm done with them. Good luck and thanks. They're scumbags. They screw you over. They don't give you credit. The thing about the whole took photos and deleted the photo, that's like, what are you doing? And like, why would Marvel even do that? That's just stupid to do. It's like, oh yeah, we basically have you here as a courtesy, but we don't want you here. It's like, and this whole "we're not Fox" kind of, yeah, it's crazy. But I think if more people start speaking up like this, I think it will cause a lot of problems for them, especially if they're coming out and saying this type of stuff, and they're going, like, not just Marvel, but all companies, trying to go and get new people, like, hey, this guy's got a great comic book, or even a normal book or something, we should try and get the rights to that and deals with that and make it into a franchise. These authors and stuff could just go, yeah, no thanks, because we know what yous are like, we've heard from other creators and stuff. So they could be really doing themselves a disservice by treating these guys like this. So it's going to be interesting. But Rob Liefeld apparently is over with, is completely done with Marvel, and basically said, up yours to both Marvel, Disney and Kevin Feige. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.